The reason why I wanted to make this video was because I wanted to talk to you guys about dreams and what you think they mean. For about a week and a half now, almost 2 weeks, I have had the same sort of storyline in a dream, and it's become increasingly more a nightmare than anything else. So to kind of give you a background on it, you know that my grandmother's passed away, and it's been almost a month. And for about almost 2 weeks now, my dreams usually start off with me being chased by some sort of like man-eating monster. And the last dream that I had was very strange. I was being chased by this monster who could track me, and I ended up joining like a running race with Shay from the Shaytards and his dog. I don't know. So you had to like go into the water to make sure that the monster couldn't smell you anymore, and it was like really cold and icy, and it's just weird. But there's always some sort of monster, but then it always turns into me seeing my grandmother. Now, when I see my grandmother, she's usually either in a hospital bed or a coffin, and she has already passed. And I look at her, and most of my dreams, I'm always saying, no, we can't bury her. We can't do that yet. She's going to come back. And I'm always like saying that. I'm panicking because people, obviously want to go through with their plans. And I'm saying, no, you can't. Just wait. And then she ends up waking up. And she looks around and she's acting like everything's normal. And then people around me are acting like everything's normal. And I'm sitting there going, what? So, I don't know. So then it's been increasingly a little more disturbing because, at first it was just her, laying in her hospital bed. She looked peaceful. She'd get up. She'd demand kielbasa. Everything was fine. Now, the last couple of dreams I've had were when she was laying in a coffin, and the coffin was like in the house or something. It was really weird. We hadn't gone to bury her yet, and like the side part of the coffin was open. And I remembered seeing her, and she was on her side, and I said, how the heck did she get on her side? Nobody moved her. So then all of a sudden, she'd turn around, and she'd sit up, and she'd go, do you have any idea I was in that coffin? Or I was in the dark for 2 days, and nobody came to get me? And I'm going, what? And it always seems to be 2 days, she says. She's always in the dark for 2 days. So then I'm like freaking out, and I'm going, oh my god. So I remember I grabbed my camera the last 2 times in this video, and I remember recording her, and so that I had proof that this happened. And so at first my mom was like in shock and freaking out, and then afterwards she just talked to her like she was normal and started making her breakfast while she's sitting in a coffin. And so then I remember we took her to the hospital, and she's laying in the hospital bed, and she's talking to the nurses, and everybody loves her, and everybody's happy, and my aunt and my uncle are there, and everybody's just excited. And I remember pulling a nurse aside and going, what just happened? And she says, oh, it's normal for sometimes for them to come back for about 24 hours, or sometimes it takes 24 hours. And I went, what? And I remember saying to her, I said, she's already been to the funeral home. There's nothing in her that could keep her alive. How is this happening? And she says, don't question it. I go, okay. And with this last 2 dreams, when her eyes open, they're gray and they're cloudy. That's why it's getting creepy. Before, she just looked very normal, and she was herself, like before she had passed, and it was fine because it was actually good to see her, and it made me feel good. But now to see her like that, and I'm not watching, like something scary to make me, put this in my head that this is the stuff that's happening. And I talked to somebody in my church who I love. Oh my god, I love these people. They're a couple who are so in love, and I look at them and they actually give me faith in love again, because honestly I don't know if it's out there for me anymore. But they're the sweetest couple in the world, and he used to be the president of my church, and he's just the kindest man in the world. And he looked at me and he said that he thinks that it just may be a way of her communicating with me. He says, because sometimes the spirits can come back and they can be close to you, and sometimes you can hear them. And I said, that would be great, except for now my dreams are getting really disturbing. So, I don't know. Have you ever had dreams like this where they're like consistent for a long period of time? Because I feel like this is just this is weird, and I don't know what to do about it, because it freaks me out a lot. But I don't know. I mean, it's good to see her, and Colton still tells me that he sees her. I was in the shower like 5 days ago, I think, and he had come into the shower and he goes, Mama, Bobby here. And I said, what do you mean she's here? He goes, yeah, Bobby home, Bobby here. I said, where is she? Oh, over there. And he points to like where the light switch is and stuff. And I said, oh, what is she doing? He goes, Bobby happy. And I went, okay. And so then he came back about a minute later and he goes, oh, Bobby gone, Bobby go home. So I don't know, and it's just, I what do I do? I don't know. Let me know if you've had dreams like that, and if they've, got a little more disturbing. I didn't sleep much last night, so honestly I don't even remember if I even had a dream, but that's that. Anyways, I'm gonna go, and thank you guys for listening so much, and listening to me complain, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!